Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another pick a card reading with me today. So today's topic is three things that your spirit guides want you to know right now. So yeah, we're going to be looking into three things that your spirit guides want you to know. Whatever messages come up, they just come up. So I have three groups here. We have group number 1 here with this 1111. Group number 2 here with 222. And group number 3 here with angel number 777. So make sure you guys are choosing with your intuition, so that way you're choosing the group that will resonate with you the best. And as usual, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You know, you may have one thing you may need to know from one group and two things you need to know from another group. You can choose more than one group if you feel led to. That just means that you have, more than one message here for you. Or maybe you only have one message, just again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, you have group 1, group 2, group 3. You can pause the video if you would like more time to select your group. And when you're ready to go to your group, check out the description box below, and the timestamps will be in there, or the comment section, and the timestamps will be pinned to the top comment. But yeah, I will see you all at your designated reading. Peace out. What is up, group number 1? For those of you who were drawn to 1111 here, this is going to be your reading on three things that your spirit guides want for you to know right now. So I'm going to start off with a tarot. I'm going to do one card for each thing, and then we will clarify with some oracle cards. Oh my God, that was such a bad shuffle. But we will clarify with some oracle cards and call it a reading. Oh my God, such a bad shuffle. Okay, there we go. Yeah, three things from your spirit guides. I actually did this same reading for myself last night, and I was like, oh, this would be a good pick a card reading. Your spirit guides are quite chatty. Like there's like a ton of different messages like just coming through at the moment. Like I can't get all of them because it's just like coming like back to back. One thing I am hearing from somebody's spirit guides is watch out for him. I don't know what that means, who that's for. I feel like that's just like for one person specifically. But somebody says to watch out for him. Y'all are very guided by your ancestors. Very guided by your ancestors. Can I get one card for the first thing that group number 1 needs to know? What's the first thing that group number 1 needs to know? Yeah, you guys are like heavily guided and protected by your ancestors at the moment. I just want one card, Spirit. One card for group number 1. You see, they're very chatty because they keep on wanting to throw out like 5 cards at a time. We don't have all that time, spirit guys. I'm so sorry. But if you'd like to get your own private message, your own private reading by me, definitely check out the description box below. And you can head over to our website at rebootofthesoul.com and put your reading there. What's the second thing they need to know, Spirit? Okay. And what's the third thing they need to know? What's the third thing that group number 1 needs to know? You guys might have some messages in group number 3. I haven't even filmed that one yet, but that's what I heard. Okay. So So the first thing is decision. Interesting. So it says release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Um, unnecessary worry based on a lack of confidence. Interesting. 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 Hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, this is I think this is the devil card in this deck. Yeah, I think this is the devil card in this deck. So there's something, and that's so interesting that one of the messages I was picking up on was look out for him. There's somebody in your energy, somebody within your vicinity that may not have the best intentions towards you, and I don't feel like it's like a super like dangerous situation or anything, but this feels like some toxic energy around you that you may need to make a decision on whether you want to keep that energy around you or you want to release it, just like how she's releasing these birds from this cage. She's no longer bound to the birds, she's releasing them to the wild where they belong. So I believe like you have a decision to make regarding somebody. That's definitely the first thing I'm picking up here. There's somebody that you're needing to release or something that you're needing to release. It can be interchangeable because again this is a general reading. So there's something or somebody that you're needing to release that is toxic to you. That's toxic to your energy. It's keeping you bound. It's keeping you stuck and complacent in the energy that you're in right now that you don't want to be in. Many of you are in an energy or in a space or in a place in your life that you don't want to be in. And I feel like there's something that you're needing to release before you can move on. So that's the first thing there for you. You have the Eight of Michael, which is the Eight of Sword. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Yeah, this literally goes with what I was saying here. Um, and it's funny that both of these cards complement each other because they're very similar. But you know, the Eight of Swords depicts a woman in the original Rider Waite Tarot deck. It depicts a woman or a person. I'm not really sure if it's a man or a woman, if I'm being honest. But it depicts a person. They're surrounded by these eight swords, but they have like these. They have a blindfold on, and they have. It's like they're almost bound as well by these ropes. But if you look closely, the ropes are very loose. They're not tied on to where the person is really stuck. The person, if they just like shimmy a little bit, they could get out of those ropes like very very easily. So I feel like there's like a solution to your problems or to your issues, like it's right under your nose, or it's like you know what to do, but it's like you're not taking the appropriate actions on it. So again, this could be regarding a person. You may have a person in your life who you know is no good for you, or who may not have the most best intentions, or you may be feeling something a little bit off about them. Listen to your intuition is the biggest thing I'm picking up here. Your spirit guides really want you to listen to your intuition here because I feel like for many of you, you're not. And I feel like that could cause things to escalate to a level that you may not want to go there. So, yeah, listen to your intuition. Intuition for sure is what your spirit guides want you to know. Um, and that you're not stuck. You're not stuck. They want you to know that you're not stuck. It's just that you're not seeing things clearly. Again, like the original picture, she has a blindfold on. Again, she can shimmy out of those ropes very easily and just take that blindfold right off and see that, there's no enemies around her. There's just swords that are like poked in the ground. And I feel like also the swords kind of represent the, like people around her that, may talk shit about them or gossip about them, or who may have these negative thoughts and opinions about you. But I feel like you may be letting these opinions and judgments get to you, but you have to learn to take other people's opinions with a grain of salt, because it honestly has really nothing to do with you. It's really just, like I said, it's their opinion, but their opinion isn't fact. That's their subjective truth, but that's not the objective truth. So I definitely feel like for this group, it's about listening to your intuition and taking the appropriate action regarding the intuitive hits that you're feeling. So the third thing that you're needing to know, you have the two of Gabriel. You're not walking alone, group number two. I mean, group number one. I'm sorry. Group number one, you're not walking alone. Again, it's like the angel here is looking over. I don't know if they're a couple or what, um, but she's looking over, these two people right here. Is I told you before, you guys are very divinely protected and guided at this moment. You're going through a lot of changes. A lot of things are changing and progressing for you. So it says make bold and ambitious choices. A lot of choices here. So you have a decision right here. You got make a courageous choice here, and then you have make a bold and ambitious choice. So great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So I feel like there's like you're on the verge of some sort of like breakthrough, something that is going to really catapult you into this life that you've been desiring. It's like you're like right there on the verge of this change and this transformation, but there's something or somebody around you that you're needing to release and let go of before the universe can proceed with providing you this blessing. For some of you, this could be the universe wanting to bless you with a soulmate, a person, because I am noticing they're walking quite close. They kind of look a little couple-ish. So some of you, the universe is wanting to bless you with somebody, like a partnership or relationship. For some of you, this could be a collaboration of some sort. Um, but I feel like as you release people that no longer serve you, you're also attracting those who do serve you, those who not serve you, but those who are, for you, those who are right for you. So I feel like it's like this, game of, as you release, you're also attracting better and more. But I feel like it's really all about you trusting the universe and trusting that things are going to work out well for you. But things are definitely progressing for you. I see a lot of progression here. You have been progressing a lot. Okay, so I want to clarify each one of these. So can you clarify message number one, Spirit? For message number one, I saw this one poking out. Message number two, not all of these, Spirit guys. Come on now. But it's like through these decisions, your spirit guides are right there along with you. Like help is literally just like um it's just right there. Like it's nothing that you have to seek. Help is already right there. Some of you may another message coming from this two of Gabriel is that some of you need to be open to help. Like it says here, important relationships with people who share your vision. So being open to help and being open to support. I feel like part of your success, your spirit guides say here, is part of your success is, or how you're going to get to your success is with the help of others. Many of you want to do this by yourself because you feel that you are the only one who share your dream. You're the only one who share your goals. You're the only one who can do this. But that's not true. You're not the only one. There are other people out here who really want to see you grow and prosper. Just because some of you, you may not have those people around you right now, that doesn't mean that they're not out there, actively looking for you. So I feel like there's soul family out here, like actively looking for you, like attracting you. You're both attracting each other, but it's really more so about your mindset when it comes to other people. Many of you have like trust issues. I mean, hey, you have trust issues. Um, so I feel like for many of you, you have to learn to open yourself up to other people. Your spirit guides, another message is that they want you to learn to be more vulnerable. And they want you to learn that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open yourself up to people. It's okay to let your guard down. And I know for many of us, who do have trust issues, that could be a hard thing to do. But that's a lesson that you're having to learn, is to be able to be willing to open yourself up to others. Can I get one more for? Can I get one for number 3? Okay. So this fell on the floor. Um, so let's see. Wow. So you have spiritual growth here. So it says you are currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. Literally, your lesson um, is decision, is choices. It's you deciding to take. So I feel like you are like always presented with the solution. You're always presented with other options. It's about you deciding to use your intuition to decide what option or decision is for your highest good. So I feel like the lesson in all of this again is you learning to open yourself up and to be more receptive. I definitely feel like this is a spiritual lesson that you're, um, learning right now. You're needing to learn to open yourself up and be vulnerable to others. And part of that is learning to release the old, release, what others have done to you in the past, release how shitty your old friends have been or how shitty your ex used to be to you. It's you can't be so, what's the word, like anecdotal, to where, and that's just basic anecdotal just basically means like, you take one example of something and you apply that to everything else that has to do with that example. Um, so basically, with this, it's like you have one, guy or girl who did you really dirty in the past, and, moving forward, you may be like, oh, well, all guys or all girls are, shitty people, or they're all cheaters and liars. When people have that, they be like, all men are liars, all men are cheaters. Well, if that's the energy and the thought that you're putting out there in the universe, then that's what you're attracting. So if that's not something that you're wanting to attract in your life, then don't put that out there. Not all men are shitty, just the ones that you may have dated. But you have to look forward to the new, to the better to come into your life. And, to start with that, you have to shift your mindset regarding that. So I feel like your spirit guides, this spiritual growth that you're experiencing is growing your mindset. You're doing a lot of expanding at the moment with this Two of Gabriel. So there's a lot of expansion happening in your life. Self love, love to see it. So it says you are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. Literally, this is literally what I was just talking about. So this reminds me of as above, so below, as within, so without. So again, it's like the energy that you're putting out there is what's coming back to you. So if you're trying to attract true love into your life, you have to love yourself in order to attract that love, in order to attract the same type of love. It's kind of reminds me of this song by Chloe Bailey, "Treat Me." I don't know if you guys have heard that. You guys should definitely listen to it. I love the song. Um, but in the song, she's like, "Treat me like I treat me, because I do it right." Um, no, what was the first song? What was the first verse? It's like, you go broke trying to handle me. Take it from someone who knows how to handle me, which she's talking about herself. Um, what is that verse? She was like, because you're dealing with a lot of competition. You're gonna have to do a lot of ass kissing. So basically, she's talking about like I treat myself like royalty. I treat myself like the best person ever in the world. So if you're gonna try to step to me, you're gonna have to treat me like I treat me. So I feel like that's the energy that you guys are stepping in, especially for my singles out there. Um, this message doesn't resonate with everybody, but well, self love is for everybody, whether you're single, taken, or whatever. Um, but I definitely feel like, in order to attract those who treat you right, you have to treat yourself in that same manner. So your spirit guides are prompting you to practice more self love right now, because self love is what's going to attract your desires into your life. And then you have surrender. Love to see it. So release and surrender all control and let nature take its course. Literally, we were just talking about this. We've been talking about release this whole time. So you guys are needing to release and surrender to the universe. Release and surrender all control, like it says here. Let nature take its course. Go with the flow. I'm drawn to the ocean right here on this picture. You're needing to learn to go with the flow, group number one. I feel like I feel like this isn't something that you have not been working on. I feel like you have been actively working towards self love, actively working towards working on yourself, working on your shadow work. I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner work, regardless. But I feel like your spirit guides definitely want you to learn to surrender and just go with the flow of life. Go with the flow of things. Stop trying to fight the current. Just learn to go with things. Some of you are fighting, but you're not. You can't fight it. You just have to go on with it. I'm actually not gonna pull from them. I'm gonna pull these here. I'm gonna close off with some final messages, guidance, and advice from your spirit guides. So definitely three things you need to know is, practicing self-love, going with the flow of life, and release what no longer serves you is what I'm kind of picking up here. So what guidance and advice moving forward do you have for group number one, spirit guides? Guidance and advice moving forward for group number one. Treat me like I treat me, 'cause you know I do it right. Baby, that's a night. Treat me like I treat me. What did she say? Treat me like I treat me. Love me like I love me completely and deeply. No. Yeah, definitely check that song out if you guys feel drawn to. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So you have here cleanse and protect yourself and your home. So make sure you guys are staying up to date and consistent with your cleansing and protection work, both for yourself and on your home as well. Um, whether it's like putting salt at your door, at like your front and back door, or keeping certain crystals around, or incense, or saging, or smudging your home. Whatever you like to do personally to help cleanse or protect your home and yourself, do that. Connect, wow, connect with your spirit guides, ancestors, higher self, deity. Um, so definitely connecting more with your spirit guides and yeah, connecting more with them, because I feel like this is definitely them, your spirit guides saying, hey, they've been kind of neglecting us a little bit. Um, this is your spirit guide saying to continue to build their relationship with your spirit guides, because in return, that's going to help you to build a better relationship with yourself as well, and also to help you go with the flow of life, because you're, with their strong relationship with your spirit guides, you're able to make more, sound decisions in your life. So definitely connecting more with your spirit guides, your ancestors, higher self, or whatever deity you may like to work with, or God or the universe, Allah, whoever, connect with them. 'Cause some of you may have been neglecting it. Take a salt bath or spiritual bath. So you guys are maybe needing to, because this is definitely a form of cleansing and protecting yourself as well. So I like to do salt baths, especially for the line of work that I do. I do energy work with people, so I need to do this like 2 or 3 times a week to help cleanse myself, and so I'm not holding on to other people's energies. So definitely taking a salt bath or spiritual bath could help. Drink more water and eat lighter. So make sure you're drinking enough water, you guys. Your spirit guides want you to drink more water. They also may want you to, eat lighter foods. So maybe you've been eating a little bit heavy lately, or maybe a lot of fast food. I'm speaking to myself here as well. I had a pizza last night, which I know that I should not have. But listen to your body as well, because I know for myself, I got the pizza because I was, got off of work and I didn't feel like cooking anything, so I thought I'd just pick up a pizza on my way home. But it's like as I was eating it, like, and this has been happening to me a lot lately, and I'm saying this because some of you may be experiencing this lately as well. But like I was eating it and I was just like, why am I eating this? Like, do I actually want this? Like, how is this actually, beneficial to my body? All this dough and cheese, it was just a regular cheese pizza, but still, it's like, is this really what I want to put in my body right now? Even things that I used to love, like hot wings. I still like hot wings. Don't get me wrong, but had got some like last week from a place, and I was eating it, and I was just like, this is not like this ain't hitting. Right? This isn't as good as I thought it would be, or as I would want it to be. Why am I eating this? So listen to your body, because some of you're losing certain cravings in certain things, or you may be craving more vegetables and fruits. Go with that. Listen to your body. That's your intuition talking to you as well. So listen to that. Um, but yeah, group number one. These are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates with y'all in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you would like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below, and you can head over to my website at rebootofthesoul.com, or you can head to the Linktree link and take that to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. But group number one, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What is up, group number two? For those of you who chose 222, this is going to be your reading on 3 things that your spirit guides want you to know right now. So I'm going to set that over here. You're coming into balance with something, or you're coming into alignment with something. I feel like for all of you, you've been manifesting something or someone into your life. And I feel like this is definitely about to come into fruition for you. For somebody, I just heard partnership. Somebody, you can be manifesting a partnership, a collaboration of some sort. Maybe something career related. Maybe you want to elevate your career, and I feel like this could be somebody coming in to help and support you with that. And for somebody else, this could be love related. So this could be, soulmate connection, especially with 222. This could definitely be, a romantic soulmate coming in for somebody as well. But regardless of whatever their relationship is to you, I feel like somebody's coming into your life, group number 2. It could be a new friend, like a new best friend, somebody from your soul tribe, soul family. I don't know. But somebody's coming in for you, group number 2. I feel like that's collectively here. You're meeting new people. You're networking with new people. You may meet somebody through somebody. So open yourself up. It's okay to be vulnerable, group number 2. It's okay to let other people see you. It's okay for people to see you. I know that for somebody out there, that could be a scary thing, but I'm telling you, it's okay for people to see you. Um, but yeah, let's go now into this reading. So, can I get one card for the first thing they need to know, Spirit? Group two, Spirit guides. What's the first thing that they need to know? I see this sticking out. What about the second thing they need to know? Oh, I see this sticking out too. And the third thing they need to know. Okay. Mm. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Ariel, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So it says your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So Nine of Ariel, the Nine of Pentacles definitely comes around when something's coming into fruition. You're basking in abundance. So there's definitely a lot of abundance coming your way. I feel like you've jumped timelines. I heard, what did I say? Timelines. Timelines. I feel like you jump timelines, to where you're in one to where your desires are met. I feel like you've been definitely manifesting and praying for certain things, and I feel like you're on this timeline now that you're in alignment with, that's going to provide you with those things. Now, it may not manifest, because I am hearing that it may not manifest in the way that you think it will. Many of you have a certain expectation for how things are going to manifest for you, or you may have even been like daydreaming about how certain things are going to manifest for you. Um, but your spirit guides are like, it may happen a little bit differently than how you think it is. Not in like a negative way or like a bad way, but the universe likes to surprise. If everything was just going to be cookie cutter and one way this or one way that, it wouldn't be much serendipity. It wouldn't be much of a surprise. It wouldn't be really exciting. So I definitely feel like for this group here, things are about to manifest for you, but things are going to manifest in a different way than you expected, if that makes sense. And sorry if y'all can hear my stomach growling. I woke up and came straight to the reading. I didn't even eat anything yet. But the first thing you need to know is you have this Queen of Michael here. So it says brilliant, self reliant, insightful, humorous. So it says you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Yeah, for many of you, your career is leveling up. Your career is leveling up to a place, um, that you've been really waiting for. You guys have been waiting very, very patiently for something, or very patiently for your career to kind of move up. Some of you are self-employed. You may have your own business, or you may be trying to build up your own business. You may be wanting more customers, more clients. Um, I feel that changing for you for the better. And this person who's coming in could be somebody who helps you with that. It could be somebody who's already, established within their career, or, have their own business that's very, very successful and flourishing. And they could be coming in to show you, how they did it. So I feel like for many of you with this Queen of Michael energy, or this Queen of Swords energy here, it's like you may be doing things the hard way. It's like you're working hard, but you're not working smart. I feel like somebody's coming in, and this could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, especially Aquarius. I fucking love Aquarius. um, yeah, this could definitely be, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who's coming in to show you how to work smart and not hard. If there's any sign, zodiac sign who knows what they're doing when it comes to work, it's definitely a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in my opinion. Um, so definitely, somebody's coming in to help you with that. They're going to show you that there's a different way of doing things. There's a different way of going about your business, or trying to gain more customers or clients. There's an easier way. Some of you may just be doing a way that just may not be bringing you a lot of success or money. Yeah, I feel like you may be doing things a certain way that may just not be working out for you. And I feel like with this sword energy, it's like your spirit guides want you to be honest with yourself. Your spirit guides want you to be honest that, hey, maybe things are just not working out for me, and that's okay, you know? And I feel like once you admit that to yourself is when the universe is going to send you the help that you need. So this is definitely help coming in for you. Somebody with a lot of experience, whether they're in your field or doing exactly what you're doing or not. I don't think that really matters. I think that the biggest thing here is that they're here to help. Wow, love to see it. So you have justice here. So it says fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So somebody, this could be you could be going through like some sort of case battle or court battle. Somebody this could be a custody battle. Um, I feel like whatever that is, something's going in your favor. Group number two. Yeah, definitely something's going in your favor. And this could even be how things manifest for you. You know, maybe some of you are manifesting, trying to manifest, money. And this could be, some sort of like case or legal battle that goes in your favor and you end up, getting a lot of money out of it. Um, some of you may have things going on behind the scenes that you don't even know what's going on. You may receive a phone call with this Queen of Michael, about you may need to show up in court for something that you didn't even know was happening. But I feel like, if that's the case with some of you, it feels like it's already in your favor. It's nothing that you have to like really do or work for it. It's like maybe you just need to show up, say a few things, and like, hey, you get money from it. But I feel like this is something that's quite easy. Something is already smoothed out. Something's already taken care of. I'm hearing from your spirit guides. It's already taken care of. Yeah, something has gone in your favor, or something is going in your favor. Hmm. Yeah, your spirit guides just want you to keep going with the flow and be on the lookout for some sort of communication coming in about this. Yeah, you're receiving some sort of communication. I know these are three supposed to be like three things that you're supposed to know, but I'm picking up a lot of different things for this group. Yeah, something's going in your favor for sure, for sure. So be expecting some sort of communication of some sort from somebody. Three of Ariel, so the Three of Pentacles. I was literally just talking about collaboration. This is definitely the card of collaboration here. So it says, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Yeah, you guys are you're tracking some sort of collaboration or some sort of partnership, or somebody's going to be helping you with something. It's going to be different for everybody, but somebody's coming in to help you with something. They're coming in to show you that there's a better way or a different way of going about whatever you've been trying to manifest. Yeah, something that you've been trying to manifest, somebody's coming in to help you with that. So be open to collaboration, you guys. Be open to help and support. Don't be so closed off and yeah, just don't be so closed off that you reject help from somebody who really, really, genuinely wants to help you. Don't think that you can do this all by yourself. You need help, group number two. So be open to it. And don't be afraid to reach out to people as well. If you've been wanting to reach out to somebody, do that. Go for it. If you've been wanting to ask somebody to collaborate with you, so maybe some of you are content creators here. Maybe you've been wanting to reach out to somebody to collaborate with. Reach out to them. You never know what'll happen. Maybe you're um, somebody who has a YouTube channel. Maybe you're a tarot reader yourself. You may have a couple of subscribers. Maybe you reaching out to somebody to collaborate with them who has a lot of subscribers could give you more subscribers and in turn, give you more business and more clients and stuff like that. So, don't be afraid to take risks. and leaps of faith. Even if you may not get the exact outcome that you desired, it's more so about have it's more so about you doing it. Do what you love. It's more so about you doing it and putting yourself out there. The universe really appreciates any type of effort that you put into what you're trying to manifest and work towards. So definitely be putting in the work. Keep putting in that work. Keep doing what you do, and the rest will follow. Abundance and money will follow. So can you clarify message number 1 for me, spirit guides? This is for message number 1. Whoa. Okay. We're definitely not taking half the deck, but I am taking this one that fell over. And what about message number 2? Oops. Message number 2. I hit the mic there, so sorry if that made a loud noise. Message number 2. Just one card. And message number 3. Wow, these are lining up already. Message number 3. So you have automatic negative thoughts here. So it says you are learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. Literally, be careful with your mindset, guys. I feel like you're very powerful manifestors. And with this sword energy here, with this Queen of Michael, this is definitely saying that your mind is a powerful thing. So like it says here in the card, you are learning to take charge of the thoughts that you choose to give life to. So to me, that means, you're learning to be more careful with what you're thinking. You're learning to be more positive. And I feel like that's been kind of a hard journey for you, because maybe some of you, it's hard for you to look on the brighter side of things. Maybe it's hard for you to be more positive and optimistic about certain things, especially when those things are not tangible for you. It's not in your hands. So for some of you, you have a hard time, believing in things that you can't see. So I feel like with this here is saying to, before that could happen, you have to believe in it. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to have, if you don't have faith in God or the universe or whatever, at least have faith in yourself. That's the least, that you can do. So I feel like you're definitely learning to have faith in yourself, have faith in your abilities, and, having faith in what you can manifest for yourself as well. Many of you have lost hope. You're losing hope because things are not what you want them to be at the moment. But I feel like as you continue to progress and move forward and to be, what's the word? Oh my God, what's the word? Consistent. Being more consistent with your work and maybe putting more content out there. As you learn to be more consistent and be more positive and living as if it has already happened, the universe is going to bring that in. You have to, what is it? The law of, oh my God, what is it called? It's one of the laws of the universe. I think it's the law of resonance, maybe. To where you have to put action towards what you're trying to manifest. So like if it's like true love that you're trying to manifest, you have to have that same love and respect for yourself before you can manifest somebody who does that for you. But if you're, down on yourself, you talk shit about yourself a lot, or, you don't, have the most positive thoughts, then that's what you're manifesting in your life. So I feel like, this is the universe just saying to be careful with your thoughts. This is your spirit guide saying, be careful what you're thinking, being careful with what you're putting out there. Be careful with all that, you know. So definitely be careful with your thoughts. Your thoughts are like you're in manifestation mode right now. I feel like you're in a very receptive energy at the moment. So with that, you have to be super careful because if you're thinking that, a certain situation is going to, you know, work out in a negative way, then that's what you're manifesting. That's how things are going to work out for you in a negative way. Just like with this justice card, I was saying like something going in your favor. But if you're constantly thinking that, oh, this is not going to go in my favor, or this is going to go bad, or I'm going to lose this case, or I'm going to lose this battle, then that's what you're manifesting. So be careful with your thoughts at this time from your spirit guides. Then you have secret of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. So it's like you feel that, you may be going through a lot of struggles right now. You may be going through a lot of lack. Things may not be, working out for you at the exact moment. But I feel like deep down inside that things are happening the way that it's meant to happen. You're meant to go through certain things in order to come out on the other side with more wisdom and more knowledge to be able to help others as well. Many of you have a teacher like vibe about you. I feel like you would make really good teachers or mentors. I feel like you definitely have a story to tell. Some of you could even be authors. You may decide to write a book in the future. Some of you may be in the middle of writing a book now. But I definitely feel like your story, group number two, will be able to help a lot of people. It's not about helping millions or thousands. Even if you write a book and it only helped 5 people, those are the 5 people that you were meant to help. So don't water yourself down or don't water your experiences down. Your experiences make a story, and you can use that story to help other people who may be going through similar things. So just like how somebody else is about to come in and help you, I feel like, they have gone through that as well. They have gone through a lot of struggles and they finally got to a place in their life where they're not struggling with certain things anymore and they're able to help other people. And I feel like they're going to get you to a point to where you're not struggling anymore and then you'll be able to help other people as well. So this is like a domino effect almost. So I feel like you're going to be able to help a lot of people with their circumstances or things that they're going through at the moment. So be open to that. Group number two, um, you guys definitely make really good mentors, or teachers, or coaches of some sort. Whether it's now or maybe later on down the line, I definitely see that for you. Okay. Then you have the magic touch here. So you are accessing true magic from deep within. Yeah, you guys, again, you're powerful manifestors. You're manifesting like that at the moment. Things are definitely manifesting for you. You may even find yourself like thinking about something and then it comes to you. You may be thinking about, you know, I don't know, a McDouble and French fries from McDonald's, and your partner decides, they're driving home from work and they're like, oh, well, let me get this for group number two. So it's like you are thinking things and it manifests for you. I feel like you're at this phase in your manifestation skills to where you're, thinking about things and it manifests like that. So again, this is why your spirit guides want you to be very, very careful with your thoughts at the moment because you don't want to manifest something that you don't really want or something that's quite negative. But yeah, you definitely have the magic touch right now. You are definitely in this manifestation energy where you can manifest whatever the hell you want to manifest right now. It's just about you believing that you can manifest it. Many of you may have a lot of doubts regarding manifestation or spirituality or tarot and things like that. You've been doubting it lately, but your spirit guides don't want you to doubt it because as you doubt, you know, other things, you're also doubting your spirit guides as well. And they don't want you to doubt. They want you to believe. They want you to have faith. I feel like faith is going to be your guiding light. Even though something's not tangible at the moment, doesn't mean that it won't happen. It just means that it has to happen when it's supposed to happen. Everything happens in divine timing. Especially if you're manifesting something quite big, especially like a big career or money or like true love and stuff like that. Those are quite big things. You have to give the universe time to work it out. If you're a lot of people when they're manifesting like true love into their life, like a future spouse or like a partner or something, they tend to forget that you're manifesting a whole nother human being out here. So it's like, okay, you may have done the work for yourself, but you have to think like maybe your future spouse needs to do their work on themselves first as well. You don't want to call them in before, they have healed through certain things because it's going to fuck up the relationship. I mean, we're just being honest here. So being patient, patience is going to be a really big thing for you. So we're going to end off with a couple of these cards here just to get some practical guidance and advice for you to take moving forward. So this is for group number 2, Spirit. Group number 2. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck here, you have love yourself, self-love. So self-love is going to be very, very important for this group. Um, Very similar to group number 2. They actually had one of these cards was self-love. Um, but self-love is definitely going to be important for y'all. I feel like if you're wanting to manifest people to take care of you, you have to take care of yourself first. If you're wanting to manifest true love, you have to be truly, you have to show that same true love for yourself. Um, there's just a lot of, as within, so without. So it's like you have to live as if, you already have that manifestation. If you're wanting to manifest a luxury lifestyle, you have to treat yourself as if you are already doing that. You know, even if it's just small steps here and there, just you have to take those steps. You got seek counseling or therapy. So some of you could be needing to take like getting some counseling or therapy from someone. And this could also be, the person who's coming in to help you as well, like a counselor or a therapist, somebody who helps you to unpack certain things, so that way you can see things from a clearer point of view. Take a course or seek teachers. So there's a lot of seeking teachers or seeking help and support here from this group. So your spirit guides, a really big thing for you. They want for you is to seek help or to be open to it. Some of you, you may have to seek it yourself, and for others of you, this is you attracting them into your life. So take what resonates regarding that. It's going to be different for everybody. Taking a course, so maybe some of you want to expand more on a certain topic or expand your knowledge on a certain, I don't know, something you want to expand your knowledge on. Definitely go for that if you've been wanting to, or maybe taking a certain class or course on something that you wanted to learn more about. Go for it. Use visualization for your advantage. So again, your mind at the moment is very, very powerful right now. So using visualization could help you bring these manifestations in much more faster. So it can be something as simple as you just sitting down or laying down, whichever one is more comfortable for you, and um, visualizing yourself. Like if you're wanting to manifest a new home for yourself, like literally sit down and visualize, close your eyes and visualize yourself. I like to do this with like in a dark room with like a candle lit or a couple of candles lit, and I'll just sit on the floor and I'll visualize whatever it is I'm wanting to manifest for myself. Um, that can be helpful for some of you, but literally, like I said, if you're wanting to manifest a new home, visualize your new home. Visualize what this home looks like. Do you have hardwood floors? Do you have carpet? What does the hardwood floor feel on how does it feel on your feet? What kind of hardwood floors? What color, what texture? What texture countertops do you have? Do you have granite? What do you have? Like, how does it feel? Like, get specific as you can, and that's how you manifest things, especially for those of you who have a very powerful mind, like you do, group number two. Visualization is going to be very, very helpful. If you want to manifest a new car, what does this new car feel like? What does the new car smell like? What does it look like? How fast does it go? Or, how comfortable is it? Does your car seat feel good? Is your car seat leather or cotton? Is, do you have a Tesla or do you have, a regular car? Does your car, is it electric or gas? Getting like specific things like that and really visualizing yourself in it. It's how you manifest. So faith without works is dead. So if you're, praying and manifesting things, but you're not taking any actions towards it, it's dead. It's plain and simple as that. So your spirit guides want you to know that if you're trying to pray and manifest for something, but you're not taking any actions towards it, it's not going to manifest for you. So if you're manifesting for something, take action towards that. If you want to get a new car, work on your credit. Take action towards, maybe paying off certain debt to, increase your credit score, or I don't know, you can apply this to whatever situation you're going through at the moment. But definitely, if you're going to manifest something, your actions have to align with that. Be more open and receptive. Literally, we've been talking about this the whole time. Be more open and receptive to help, support, to guidance. Be more open and receptive to new people coming into your life. Don't be so skeptical about everybody who comes into your life. Don't automatically think that somebody, has negative intentions or bad intentions. Be open to it. Be more practical about this. So maybe, again, using your mind. Some of you are in your feelings about certain things, and your feelings are not really helpful for you at the moment regarding the situation that you're, inquiring about. So be more practical about it. Take more practical steps. Again, take more action. Faith is the that spiritual aspect of things, but the works is action. It's the steps that you take to get what you're trying to manifest. So be more practical about this. So set healthy boundaries. So some of you need to set healthy boundaries with people in your life, and this could also be, you needing to set healthy boundaries with people who are about to enter into your life. Um, you know, Practice makes perfect. So definitely setting healthy boundaries is going to be very, very helpful and important for you. So group number two, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, you can head over to my website at rebootofthesoul.com and you can purchase your reading there. But yeah, group number two, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What is up, group number three? Last but not least, for those of you who chose 777 here, this is going to be your reading on three things that your spirit guides want you to know right now. So for me, 777 is my um, money number. So I usually start seeing a lot of 777 when I may be having some type of money coming in. Um, I'm picking up unexpected money for some of you. You may have something unexpected may happen that may lead you to some sort of unexpected like income, or just some unexpected like sum of money. It may not necessarily be like, because when I feel like when people hear things like this in readings, they automatically think, oh well, $1 million, or um, 10 like $100,000, which it absolutely could very well be. Um, but this could be, it's a whole range of spectrum. Everybody, it's not going to be like a shit ton of money. For some of you, this could be like 1,000. Some of you, this could be like a couple thousand or a couple of hundred. Um, For some of you, this could be you finding a $10 bill on the ground. Like, I feel like no matter the amount, I feel like the amount doesn't matter. It's the fact that this is a blessing from the universe. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's some type of money coming in for this group. Ooh, that was a really bad shuffle. So Spirit, this is for group number 3. We wanted to know what 3 things they need to know right now. For group number 3, can I get one card for the first thing? First thing they need to know? What's the first thing that group 3 needs to know? Oops. Okay. What about the second thing? Second thing that group number 3 needs to know. And the third thing, or how many is this? This is one. This is one. Okay. The third thing that they need to know. Okay. For some of you, this money could come in the form, like through your career in some type of way. This could come in the form of collaboration. Maybe you do something that leads to you getting paid a certain amount of money, or maybe you accept a job offer, or I don't know. For somebody, I just heard trust fund or inheritance. Um, I don't know. It's going to be unexpected, no matter how it shows up. So it's going to be very unexpected. I also just heard to be looking on the ground. I don't know. But let's go ahead and hop into this. So you have the 5 of Raphael, and it says everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So with this first card, what your spirit guides want you to know, because it came out in reverse at first, because this is the 5 of cups. So I feel like for this group, there is a hmm. Okay, so for this group, I feel like there is a need to release something. And it's so funny that now that I said that, I remember in group number 1, I was telling them that there may be some messages in group number 3, even though I hadn't even filmed group number 3 yet until just now. Um, I remember telling them that there were some messages in group number 3 for them. And this was a very similar message from group number 1. So it's interesting that it came back up. But there's something or somebody that you're needing to release. I feel like with this being in reverse, this was a situation that has already happened. It's like you're still holding on to something, group number 3. You're still holding on to how somebody treated you, how somebody made you feel, or you may be holding on to how a certain situation ended, or like a certain outcome of something. Maybe something that maybe didn't go in your favor, or something that you still may think about, or have this sort of like anxiety or depression about. But there's something that like it's already in the past. It feels like it feels like it already happened. But I definitely think that for this group, um, the biggest thing that your spirit guides want you to know right now is to release, to let go and forgive. Forgive and let it go. Because I feel like something's holding you back. Something's holding you back from not seeing what's right there in front of you. Because on the original Rider Waite Tarot deck, the 5 of Cups, It's like this person, they have this cloak that's like in front of their face, but they're crying, they're weeping over the three cups, in front of them that fell over. Um, but they don't see that the two cups behind them are still standing up. So it's like they're, um, looking on the negative side of things when, they have two full cups right behind them. Um, it's like crying over spilled milk. Like, you shouldn't cry over spilled milk. So I feel like there's like something that has already passed, something that has already happened. Feels like something from your past. It could be an ex for some of you. It could be an ex friend, ex lover. It can be, something to have to do with a job. Maybe somebody got fired or laid off. I don't know, but there's something that you're still holding on to, group number 3, and your spirit guides want you to release it. They want you to let this go. Because I feel like there's something under your nose that you're not seeing. There's like an opportunity of something for you to help you move forward that you're not seeing because you're still blinded by whatever this was from your past. So again, this could be a person, thing, um, job. I don't know. It's a general reading, so take what resonates. Or maybe somebody got, like a promotion over you, or somebody got something over you. Yeah, but there's a need to forgive, group number 3. There's a need to forgive, release, and let it go. So that way you can move on with the blessings that are like already here. Like, something's already here for you, group number 3. You've been praying and manifesting for something, and it's already here. But because you haven't released whatever it is that you're needing to release, you can't see it. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing something for what it is. Or you're not seeing somebody for what it is. Very interesting message with this card. I'm actually leave that in reverse. So then you have the 2 of Michael. Interesting. So it says it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So you're overthinking something. For many of you, your anxiety may be like on 1,000 right now because you're having a lot of anxiety, or you're overthinking certain things, and it's like your spirit guides are saying that it's not that deep. Yeah, they're saying it's not that deep. It's not as like, I don't want to say important, because I feel like every decision is important because everything has a ripple effect. But it's just whatever it is that you're like having some sort of like anxiety over, or you're overthinking, or you're trying to, you're just overthinking it. Your spirit guides like it's not that deep. They want you to make a decision. They want you to take some sort of leap of faith and make a decision to go for it, to go for something. And for some of you, if this isn't the energy that you're in right now, this could be future energy. Some of you could have a decision coming up for you soon that you have to decide something over, but they don't want you to overthink it. They don't want you to clash, because it's like the unicorn clashing with the other unicorn, even though they're both unicorns, They don't want you to overthink it. They don't want you to clash with yourself. So I feel like that's what you tend to do quite often, especially when you're overthinking certain stuff. Like, there's no need to overthink it. There's just make a decision and move on. Whatever decision that you make was the decision that you were supposed to have made. And a lot of you, you're listening to these readings, and they're telling you to be intuitive and listen to your intuition and listen to your spirit guides. And it's like, when you hear a lot of that, you may tend to overthink. You may feel that, oh, well, there must be one decision that's better than the other. Or if I make this decision, then maybe something bad will happen. And it's like you're overthinking things, and there's no need to overthink it. But there is a need to make a decision so that way you can move forward. What I'm really picking up here, just based off of these 2 cards here, is that you're holding yourself back, group number 3. And I'm an honest reader. I tell it how it is. I feel like you're holding yourself back, um, with your own thoughts, your own mind. Your mindset is holding you back right now, and your spirit guides want you um, to learn to kind of reel it in a little bit, to bring that energy back down into your bodies. Some of you need to get like moving more, like literally like physically moving. Um, Not necessarily like home or anything. I'm talking more about like actual body movement. One thing that I help with my anxiety when I'm too much in my head is maybe dancing, dancing, putting on your favorite song, go twerk, shake your ass, whatever you want to do, dance, or singing something to where you can express your body, or use body language. But there's definitely a need here, I feel like, of your spirit guides wanting you to kind of move your body a little bit more because you're too much in your head. And in order for you to move that energy from your head down into the rest of your body, um, you have to move your body a little bit. It can be you getting a hula hoop if you want to, get a hula hoop, move your body, something to where you just moving your body so you're literally shaking that energy up. Some of you have some stored trauma in your hips as well. I'm picking up, but there's a lot that you hold on to. Group number three. There's a lot that you're holding on to. A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, in which I mean I get it. It's the a lot of things going on in the world right now. A lot, you know, and I'm not, and I know I'm saying these things, but it's easier said than done. I get that. I completely get that. Group number three. Anxiety is not a easy thing to deal with. I struggle with it still, you know, um, but it's like you have to put your best foot forward. It's you have to make a decision with this tool of Michael, a decision to move forward or to stay stuck behind. Are you going to, decide to mope over the three cups that spilled in front of you? Or are you going to turn around and take notice of the two cups already standing up, still behind you? Um, so I definitely feel like, there's a solution to your issues and to your problems and to your anxiety, but it's like you're not taking full advantage of it. Your spirit guides are definitely with the tough love today. So you have the Ace of Gabriel. Ooh, so a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So there's definitely like something right under your nose, group number three, but it's like you're not seeing it. Yeah, there's something you're not seeing, group number three. And I feel like whatever it is that you're not seeing is whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. And I feel like this manifestation that you're trying to manifest and bring into your life is again is already here, but it's manifested in the way that you wasn't expecting it. So that's why you're not seeing it, because it's not what you expect, or yeah, it's not what you expect. And if this isn't the energy of right now, this is definitely future energy, like very, very soon future energy coming towards you. Um, so don't turn things away just because, or don't turn things or people away just because it doesn't match up to what you personally was expecting. Because what you personally want is not necessarily what the universe has in store for you. The universe could have something bigger and better for you, but you're holding on to one specific thing, and that could hold you back. So I feel like your spirit guides want you to release expectations and be more open and receptive. So that's the biggest thing here for you, is to release, you know, and be more open and receptive, and don't overthink stuff. It's the three big things I'm seeing here. Definitely listen to your intuition, go with the flow of things. Don't be too much in your head. And again, I know that this is like easier said than done. Group number three, I get that. But seek help with that. If you have trouble with your anxiety, go seek a therapist. Go seek somebody to help you with that. Go seek a counselor, or there are coaches out there you know, um, who specialize in anxiety and things like that. It may not necessarily be therapy, but it helps. Coaching is more so of dealing with the present to help you with your future, versus therapy is more so dealing with your past in order to understand your present. So it's a little bit of a difference there, but whatever route you feel is best for you, again, just make a decision and go for it. Don't overthink it. Many of you have a lot of struggle overthinking things. Some of you may have control issues as well. Um, but yeah, your spirit guides are tearing y'all up in this reading. They're being very, very honest and very. It's a lot of tough love, but it's necessary. I feel like many of you, um, you need that. Some of you may not respond well to like the whole lovey-dovey, calm and nurturing thing. You may respond better with a little bit of tough love, a little bit of people saying, "Hey, just being honest with you and being upfront about things." Some of you may just prefer people to be just upfront and honest instead of beating around the bush. So I'm gonna get some clarifications on these cards. Can you clarify this five of Raphael for me, Spirit? Yeah, because y'all's reading is definitely a lot more tough love than the other groups. What about two? Can you clarify the two, Michael? Wow. LOL. Wow. Okay. And clarify group. I mean, for this Ace of Gabriel. Can you clarify this Ace of Gabriel? Clarify this Ace of Gabriel. Okay. Okay. So you have shooting star here. So it says you are a shooting star. You are about to step into your fullest potential. Absolutely. Again, like it's already here, group number three. But it's like you're not seeing it. It's like to see this shooting star. You don't need a telescope to see the shooting star. You can see the shooting star quite easily when it passes by. But it's like you're overthinking it. You don't need a telescope. You don't need, these fancy gadgets or anything like that. You just need to use what you already have, which is your eyes. So it's like you're overthinking things or overcomplicating something, and your spirit guides want you to simplify that. And if you have a hard time doing that, ask for help. That's been the running theme in just about every group today, is asking and is being open to help and support. A lot of people feel that you can do everything on your own, and that comes from a place of trust issues. You can't do everything on your own. Sometimes you may work a little bit better with other people, or things may progress better and faster with other people along with you. You don't have to believe that nobody understands you, or everybody's just nobody understands you or anything, but people do understand you. There are people out here who do understand you, who want to understand you, um, who can understand you. But it's like you're not allowing these people to help you or to try to understand you. Everybody's not out to get you, group number three. I promise you, everybody's not out to get you. Everybody doesn't want to hurt you. Everybody doesn't want to lie to you or cheat on you. You have people out here who really have your best interests at heart, but it's like you turn people away or turn certain opportunities away because you may be a little too much in your head about it. So don't be in your head too much. And I keep repeating that message, but your spirit guides really want me to reiterate that for you. Um, but you have a lot of potential, group number three, and that's what this shooting star is for. That's what your spirit guides are saying, that in order to really step into this fullest potential that you have to release the old. It's like you having to make room for the new. And to make room, you have to release the other gooey, nasty shit that doesn't serve you any longer. So that way you can, receive this good shit that's coming towards you. Because there's a lot of potential, a lot of blessings that are here for you. And again, it's not something that you have to seek, and it's not something that's coming towards you. This is something that's already here. It's already here. Just release whatever you need to release. So you have trust and forgive. It is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. I can't make this up, group number 3. I don't know if y'all can read that or not. I hope my camera isn't so super blurry. I'm getting a new camera soon, so hope it's not too blurry. But trust and forgive. This is going to require you to trust and forgive. You have to, number one, forgive, those who may not have had your best interests at heart. And forgiveness isn't you saying that everything is okay or everything is better. Forgiveness is just you saying, hey, I've accepted that this has happened, and I, am going to move forward with my life. I'm not going to allow this thing or this person or this situation to hold me back or to cause me to have this anxiety and depression. I'm going to forgive so I can move forward. I don't give a shit about what happens to you, but this is for me to move forward in my life. So forgiveness is for you. It's not for somebody else. It's for you. Somebody needs to hear that, because somebody has a hard time forgiving folks because they think that that's letting somebody off the hook or making it seem like what somebody did to you is okay. And that's not what I'm saying here at all. Again, forgiveness is for you, not for them. You have to make that decision that am I going to stay stubborn and hold on to this grudge or hold on to this hate because of what this person did to me, or am I going to forgive them so that way I can move forward with my blessings and to step into my fullest potential? Because that's the decision that you're having to make right now, is to forgive and let it go and move forward, or are you going to stay complacent and stay in this situation? The choice is yours. The ball is in your court. You got free will. But I'm telling you, don't keep on getting readings. Don't keep on complaining about stuff if you're not willing to forgive and to do the work. I'm just being honest with you, group number 3. So, definitely forgive and then trust. Trust the universe and trust other people. People have done you wrong in the past. There's no denying that, group number 3. I can see that very clearly here. People have done you wrong in the past. People have taken advantage of you in the past. People have lied to you, cheated on you. People have, hurt you in many ways, physically. Some of you have gone through a lot of different types of abuse, such as emotional abuse, mental abuse, neglect, sexual abuse, things like that. And it's like you're holding on to a lot of that, and it's stopping you from seeing the blessings that are in front of you. So trust yourself. Again, forgive the past so that way you can move forward. But definitely be open to trust new people. Be open to new people to enter into your life who actually love you and have your best interests at heart and who want to see you grow and prosper. Then you have nourishment here. You are being asked to take time out for self-care. So another thing that your spirit guides want you to know is to take care of yourself, to nourish yourself. Part of this trusting and forgiveness process and this healing process is taking care of yourself. If you don't know where to start, start with yourself. Start with self-care. Start taking care of yourself. That's something to get the ball rolling. Maybe coming up with your own self-care routine. Like, maybe you take yourself to get your nails done every weekend, or maybe you go get a massage every month, or maybe you like to take, nice baths or spiritual baths or self-care baths. Whatever it is that you're needing to do to nourish yourself, to nourish your soul, to nourish your physical body as well. Make sure you're getting enough water, and you're not eating super heavy foods all the time. It's cool every once in a while, but you have to have a balance when it comes to food. You can have your McDonald's or Taco Bell or your pizza, but let's maybe not do that every day or even a lot of times out of the week. Maybe switching it up and maybe just doing, or maybe when you order pizza, you're used to getting like a big meat lovers pizza. Maybe let's try a veggie pizza or something like that. But it's making small adjustments. It's not necessarily, Because I'm not somebody who tells you to go full vegan or vegetarian. Oh, if you don't eat, or if you eat meat, you're not spiritually elevated. Like, people who say shit like that really annoys me, because they neglect the fact that people are different. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's spirit is different. Some people can take certain things or foods, and some people can't. But you can't tell somebody else that they can't do something just because you can't do something. Um, so I definitely feel like for this group, it's about balance, inner balance, balancing out, what you put in your body, or balancing out, what you invest your time and energy into as well. But definitely investing more time and energy into yourself, because you haven't been doing that lately. So definitely nourish yourself, nourish your body, nourish your soul. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest, group number 3. So I feel like you have a lot coming your way, especially like after you do this whole forgiving and trusting thing and opening yourself up. So I feel like you're kind of like, if you feel drawn to group number 2, definitely check it out, because I feel like you're like the step before group number 2. It's like, um, they have already gone through this healing and forgiveness, and now it's time for them to step into, to receive. They're in this receptive energy. So I feel like in order for you to, start to receive, you have to let go of what no longer serves you first, and take care of yourself. Get some rest. I keep saying that, but get some rest. So we're going to end off with a few of these cards here to give you some practical guidance and advice for you. This is for group number 3, Spirit. I get maybe like 2 more of these. 1, 2. Oh, well, that gave me 2 there. Anything else? No? Okay. And look, at the bottom of the deck here, you have watch what you eat. Yeah, absolutely. Watch what you're eating. And again, I'm not telling you to stop eating your favorite foods. Not at all, because that would be me being a hypocrite, because I still eat my favorite foods. But I've learned to have moderation. I've learned to, especially like, one thing I used to struggle with is overeating. If I was to be ordering something at a drive-through, my eyes would be bigger than my stomach, and I end up ordering all this food and just scarfing it down, and and I would feel awful after it. So, or really sleepy afterwards. So, it's not about what you eat. It's more so about, the moderation that you have, the balance, having balance in what you're eating. So that's that. Okay. Go inwards. Meditation will bring answers. So definitely meditating. I know that's a little counterintuitive to what I was telling you about, being in your head too much, but I find that meditation helps as well with bringing that energy down from your head, because meditation, as you get used to it, it helps you to kind of organize your thoughts to where you're not having to focus on one specific, or your mind isn't like plagued with all these different thoughts. It has an organization to it. Because the way that I look at meditation, when I am meditating, it's like I'm sitting at it like a train station, a very empty train station. I kind of look at it as like I don't know if you guys have seen Harry Potter, but like the last one when, Harry sort of like dies or whatever, and he's in like this like train station almost, but it looks like very like a heaven type of thing. But it's like, I picture like a train just constantly going, and the train represents my thoughts. And as the train keeps going, it may stop every once in a while, and that represents me, thinking about things. But I allow the train to, close up and keep moving. That's kind of how I use my meditation. But that helps me to keep my thoughts in check and to not overthink things, or to be too much in my head. Seek counseling or therapy. Yeah. So if you have trouble with these things, seek counseling or seek a therapist. Go seek a therapist. Go some go talk with somebody who's a expert or a pro at this, somebody who specializes in this, because there's help and support out there for you. You just have to want it. You have to go for it. Take a class, take a course or slash seek a teacher. So again, and more about seeking help and support. Maybe there's a course on anxiety. I actually did one recently on, um, like people who struggle with like a lack of motivation. I'll be holding another one. Um, I'm hoping to do the other one in January. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But maybe there are different courses out there for you that could help with that. Mine was only like 20 something dollars, but it's jam packed with information and actual practical guidance and advice for you. Um, but yeah, if you guys want me to make a video on it as well, definitely let me know in the comments. Tend to your altar. So if you have an altar, don't be neglecting your altar. Before this reading, I was supposed to have gave my ancestors some water yesterday because I usually keep a nice water goblet on my altar, and I had been neglecting it for the past couple of days. And before I started the reading today, my spirit guides were like, we're a little thirsty, because I started getting really, really thirsty, and then I looked up and noticed that I had forgotten to do the water. So I finally did that, and I feel better. So tend to your altar, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you promise your ancestors something or like a food or something, make sure you give it to them, because you don't want to make your ancestors or spirit guides angry or upset. Be more practical about this. So definitely this could be you taking more practical steps towards where you're wanting to be in life. So this is kind of, self-explanatory. Just be more practical about it. So signs and synchronicities all around you. So this is exactly what I was saying before about, what you've been trying to manifest is already here. It's just that you're not seeing it, but there's a lot of signs and synchronicities that you've been seeing that have been trying to point you towards that. But pay attention to that. I'm seeing like certain animals. You may be seeing certain animals. I'm seeing like a skunk. I'm seeing a squirrel. I see an owl. I see a sloth. But you've been seeing a lot of signs and synchronicity, spiders, different insects as well, butterflies. So definitely pay attention to that. You can easily, like, first and foremost, when you do see these, what does it feel like for you first? Take a second to see how does that, when you see that animal, what does it feel like for you? Or when you see that certain angel number or feather on the ground, whatever signs that call out to you, what does it feel like for you? And take that message, and then you can like Google, what is the spiritual significance of an owl or a sloth or whatever it is. Sloth is definitely, taking rest, taking time, being patient. But what does it mean to you? But yeah, group number 3, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, you can head over to my website at rebootofthesoul.com, and you can purchase your reading there. Group number 3, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace out.